I'm John, and this is my introductory video confession. It's based somewhat on a true story. I grew up on a farm in Wisconsin, but my dad was an engineer and my mom was a teacher, so we rented out most of the land that we had except what we needed to stock our freezers and canning shelves. So I grew up gardening, raising animals, and maintaining buildings. Consequently, I'm kind of a jack of all trades. I'm not good at anything, but uh, I'm good at modeling. After high school, I had good grades. No idea what to do, so I planned to join the Air Force. My dear mother strongly suggested that I go to college first to get a well-rounded education. 6 years later, I was a senior with about 30 more credits than I needed, and she suggested that I could stop now, but I didn't. I took over 230 credits, which sounds like a lot, but if you like to learn, it's really not enough. I got a bachelor's in English and communication and almost a BFA in art history or art. I need one more art history class. Um, to pay off student loans, I worked in Minneapolis doing corporate technical communications for a while. Then I went back to UW-Eau Claire, got a master's there in writing, taught there for a while. Pre-service teachers, I taught them how to use computers in the classroom. And this was back in 1999, so it was a big thing then. Um, came back to Madison to get came to Madison, first time, to earn a master's and a PhD in curriculum and instruction with a doctoral minor in learning sciences. So I really know a lot about learning, or at least I studied learning a lot. By the way, overeducated does not mean smart, and nor is it necessarily a compliment. Let's see. I traveled to Nepal and did Europe a couple of times, worked with wayward kids and at summer camps in Minnesota, Washington State, and Maine. In Maine, I've helped run Flying Moose Lodge, which is an awesome camp, for 18 years now. I can handle a chainsaw, a canoe, and about 6 campers before I need help, and the chainsaw helps. When I'm not in this class, I'm, I, I move around campus and I meet faculty from all disciplines and I help them figure out how to incorporate technology in their classes. And it's really fun to meet people who study stuff that I have no idea what they're talking about, but eventually I learn a little bit, which is kind of cool. If I tracked a common thread of my interests and skills that ran through all of my studies and work, it would be design, writ large. Art, writing, communication, curriculum, they're all designed. And learning, I've learned, is most effective when it is design-driven, built on one's own interests and skills as opposed to the teacher's, and as a nod to the experiential nature of camp, if it is embodied and situated in authentic learning environments. And I'll talk more about this semester because it's what I love, so I can't help myself, sorry. My mother, by the way, still loves me, but sometimes kicks herself for her well-rounded education encouragement. In retrospect, I react so strongly to authority that she probably saved me from a life in military prison. As far as my hopes and fears for the semester, I hope that you kick butt this semester. I hope you build a supportive but constructively critical community that pushes you. I hope that you step outside your comfort zone as much as you can, enough to get comfortable with failure in low-stakes areas. Obviously, it's no fun to fail in high-stakes areas. But we learn a lot through failure, so it's good to get used to it. My big fear is that I'm too disorganized to communicate clearly what I want, um, and I usually don't know what I want, really. So please roll with it and surprise me. Tell me what I want, make a case for it, and I'll believe you. Becca will also help me stay more organized. That's good. Um, all of this is good prep for meeting other people on campus. You're going to have instructors who are really scatterbrained. And then you'll be like, oh, John, he was really with it. The actual work in this class, the reading and reactions and writing, it's not that hard, especially compared to many of your classes. We're going to be thinking hard, and I'm going to be pushing you a little bit to take risks and to try new things. Stick with it and push yourself. It'll be cool. And that's all I have to say. So now I hit stop recording.